Hi guys, this is Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be our Oracle card reading for Tuesday, October 10th. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit discombobulated from my travels over the weekend. I didn't have as much sleep. Sleeping in a new place, like riding in the car, that always kind of wipes my energy a little bit. And fighting my issues right now leading up to my surgery in a couple of weeks really drains me whenever I do anything outside of my normal routine. But anyway, today I'm recording this on Monday evening. I started out recording them late at night or early, really, but I am liking the feeling of the sun energy with my last few readings, so I'm recording a day early, but I know that my spirit guides are going to help guide me towards the best possible reading for Tuesday, because they know that I'm asking for Tuesday. Whenever I was sleeping today, or this morning, I had a dream where I heard my spirit guides telling me to use either the Trust Your Vibes Oracle card deck or the Ask Your Guides Oracle card deck. I can't remember which one because I woke up right after that, but then I went back to sleep. So it's one of the two, and I actually have both of those, and they're both by Sonia Choquette. I have another deck from her that is Soul Lessons and Soul Purpose, or Soul Purpose and Soul Lessons, and I think that it goes really well with these other two decks. There's one reading from last week where I used these two. This week I think I'm going to draw a card. Today I think I'm going to draw one card from each of the three decks and see how the message goes together. So I'm going to start with the Trust Your Vibes deck. They're really pretty cards with just simple sayings on them. And then that's a really good jumping off point for listening to what your vibes or what your guides have to tell you about the subject. And whenever I do these readings for you on YouTube, sometimes I can feel where they apply to me, sometimes I don't, and I just go with what I hear because I have a feeling that maybe there's someone out there that needs to hear what I am saying. My channel is pretty new and I don't have a whole lot of views yet, so hopefully somewhere, someday, one of my messages will reach somebody and make a difference in your life. That's my goal. So I'm going to shuffle these up a little bit, and nothing jumped out, so I'm going to spread the cards out and just pick a card from this deck. And this one says, See the Solution. I don't know, I hope that the reflection doesn't block that out. See the Solution. And I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the Ask Your Guides deck and see if something jumps out. Excuse me. Shuffle the Ask Your Guides deck and see if something pops out. If not, I'm going to just randomly draw a card. And I have a feeling that it will tell us more about what we're seeing the solutions to, or what the solutions may be. Because on Tuesday, I think some of us, just from that card, I get a sense that some of us may be, my nose itches. First my throat itches and my nose itches. Some of us may be having a problem, we feel stuck in something and we need help from our guides or from our inner vibes, from our intuition to help us with that. So this card that I draw from Ask Your Guides is Discontent, and it says Muses at the bottom. So again, I think these go well together. What I was just saying is I think that some of us have some kind of conflict or discontent, or we are unhappy with something and we are trying to figure out how to rectify that situation, that discontent, or that issue. Excuse me. That's a cough. I know it may sound like a sneeze, but it's a cough because my throat is really itchy. And then this is the Soul Lessons and Soul Purpose, or Soul Purpose and Soul Lessons deck. I always get the names backwards. They're all by Sonia Choquette, and I will link them all in the description below. And I love it when that happens, whenever the card just jumps out at us. This one says, live from your spirit. So, I think that goes with what I've been talking about. I think that they probably go in this order, actually, from the message that I feel. I think we have some kind of conflict or some kind of issue, and we feel the discontent. We feel kind of yucky. It feels messy. It feels like we need something needs resolved. We have an issue that needs resolved. It could be with a coworker. It could be with a family member. It could just be you had a bad experience when you went to the grocery store, or you were eating dinner at a restaurant and your server just kind of rubbed you the wrong way. These are just random things that are popping into my head. Most likely, I think it has to do with, for most of you watching, anyone watching, I think it could have to do with your work. You have some kind of conflict or negative energy surrounding you at work. And I don't think that the solution right now is leaving that job. I just think that there's some kind of conflict at work that needs resolution. Maybe you need to find a way to speak to your coworkers about what is bothering you, or maybe your office has just an overall dark negative energy and maybe it needs cleaned. Maybe you need to sweep out the room. Maybe it needs some kind of sage smudge to clear the negative energy. Maybe it needs some kind of, maybe open up all the windows and let that outside air come in and blow away a lot of the negative energy or the oppressive feel. But I don't think that leaving the job is what the message is. But I just think that there's some kind of negative energy affecting you at work. You could have had some kind of argument with a family member, with a spouse or a child or a parent. I don't feel like cousins or grandparents or anything like that, but it could be for someone out there. But I feel that it's most likely related to your work. And I think that you need some kind of energy clearing that will help you at work. And I think that opening all the windows and letting the sun and the air from outside to come in and blow it out. Hello, it's Amanda. I'm back again. I don't know what happened. For some reason, I just saw a message pop up on my computer over there, which I'm glad I plugged this into my computer so that I can make sure it's recording as I go. Even though I'm using a little mini camera that I have. I don't know exactly where it stopped, but a message popped up saying that it had to stop recording. But as I was saying, I feel that this discontent, this negative energy, maybe not negative energy, negative energy. I'm not sensing anything evil or any kind of dark presences or anything like that, but I just think that there's been a lot of people in bad moods that has kind of clouded the environment in which you work. And again, it could be family related, it could be you had an argument at the grocery store or at a restaurant or something like that, but I'm most excuse me, sorry. I most feel that it's related to something at work. And I think that opening up all the windows and letting the sun and the air blow through and taking an old-fashioned straw broom and sweeping all the floors and sweeping all of that outside, getting all of that in the dustpan and throwing it outside, I think that may help clear the energy, or using a sage smudge stick, like lighting the end and waving all the sage smoke around all the areas of the room, and make sure to get the corners, because sometimes that energy kind of forms there along the walls and in the corners. And I think that's a good place to start for clearing that negative energy, for clearing that discontent that you feel at work, or even in your home if it has something to do with family members. But the next step in the message, I sense, is live from the live from your spirit card. If these things that I've already discussed with you aren't helping you get rid of that discontent, this is the time to ask your spirit guides, ask the universe, ask whatever divine energy you feel around you, ask them for guidance, ask them to show you signs, and ask them how to help relieve this form of discontent in your life, how to relieve you of the negative energy that you feel is surrounding you. If maybe the discontent is with yourself, and maybe you are having a lot of negative self-talk or self-thoughts, or maybe you keep putting yourself down and you keep thinking that you can't do anything right, nothing's ever going to get better, you're never going to be better at anything, ask your spirit guides to send you signs about little steps you can take to make yourself feel better. Ask your spirit guides, ask your angels, ask your divine energy, ask the divine energy within you, that the divine energy that lives inside you, that lives inside of all of us. Ask that small inner child, that inner peace. Ask for help from your spirit, like it says, live from your spirit. Ask for help. Sorry, excuse me, I keep feeling like there's something stuck in my throat. Ask your divine energy to help you see what it is you need to do to relieve yourself of that negative energy. Because that negative self-talk, that putting yourself down, that feeling like you suck, that feeling like nothing's ever gonna get better, that closes off that divine energy that's inside of you. And ask that divine energy that's inside of you, or ask that divine energy that you feel around you from your spirit guides or your angels, ask them, even if it's one thing, ask them for one thing that you can do this week or today, Tuesday. Ask them what that one thing you can do today is to make you feel a little bit better. And if you keep doing that every day, eventually that you'll feel that conflict resolution within yourself. And if the discontent has to do with work, like I talked about, or with family, or with anything like that, ask your divine energy, ask your spirit guides to show you simple little things that you can do to alleviate that a little bit. Live from your spirit. Even if your coworkers or your family members that are aggravating you, even if they aggravate you, try to live from the divine energy within yourself and answer that negativity with positivity. Answer that with a little bit of something nice back at them. Just don't let it get you down. Live from that, live from that positivity area, because your divine energy, your angels, your spirit guides, they don't want you to live in a negative energy all the time. They want you to live in a positive space, and they want you to be happy. They want you to make a positive change in the world. That's why you're here. They want you to get beyond all of that discontent and move forward towards your divine purpose. And the See the Solutions card, I know I haven't really talked about this individually, but I think that that's what I've been talking about all along. Go within yourself and ask your divine energy to help you see the solution. Ask your spirit guides or your angels to help you see the solution. Ask for your spirit guides to show you in your sleep what solutions, like to see the solutions. Ask your guides to show you what it is you need to do to kind of alleviate that stress and discontent from your life. And whenever you can alleviate that discontent, then you can be more in line with your divine purpose. And I think that once, sorry about that, I think that once you're able to alleviate that discontent and live from your spirit, then I think that you'll be able to see the solutions to help you get on the path that you're meant to be on in this life towards your divine purpose. And I think that that's all that I have for you today. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and like and subscribe for more daily videos. And if you have any requests for any topics that you would like me to do readings on outside of the daily readings, leave those in the comments as well, or find me on Facebook, which I will link that in the description below as well. Find me on Facebook and let me know what topic ideas you'd like to see. And I'm also thinking about adding TV show talks to my channel, where after I watch a new episode of some of my favorite TV shows, I've thought about recording where I get on here and I talk about my thoughts about what happened in the episode. So if you'd like to see that, let me know. If you have any other ideas about anything, maybe not related to cards, but anything at all, just let me know. And I think that's all. So thanks for watching and have a blessed day.